Xiaomi just pulled off what might be the smartest move in tech history. And if you're thinking of buying smart glasses in 2025, you absolutely need to hear this. While everyone's been obsessing over Ray-Ban Metas and throwing money at overpriced alternatives, Xiaomi quietly dropped a bomb that's got me scratching my head in the best way possible. We're talking about glasses that cost less than half of what Meta charges, yet somehow manage to be lighter, smarter, and more practical for actual daily use. The crazy part is that most people have no idea these even exist, which means you're about to get insider knowledge that could save you hundreds while getting superior tech. Now, I'm not saying these are perfect. They do have a few flaws, and I'll talk about those later. But I'm here to break down exactly what they offer, the good and the not so good, so you can decide whether they make sense for you. Before we dive deeper into why these glasses are causing such a stir, make sure to check the links in the description for the best deals and discounts on all the smart glasses we'll be discussing today. When Xiaomi's CEO unveiled these glasses, he didn't just announce another gadget. He basically declared war on the entire smart glasses industry by solving nearly every major complaint people have had for years. The heavy weight that makes Ray-Ban Metas feel like a brick after a few hours? Solved. The short battery life that dies right when you need it most? Fixed. The clunky AI that feels more like a gimmick than something useful? Completely reimagined. Here's what makes this move so clever. While other companies keep cramming more features into their glasses, making them bulkier and far more expensive, Xiaomi took a step back and asked a simple question. What do people actually want from smart glasses? The answer wasn't more. It was better. Better comfort, better battery, better usability. And that's exactly where Xiaomi focused its efforts. Let's start with the camera system, because this is where Xiaomi really flexes its engineering strength. You're getting a 12-megapixel camera with a wide aperture that shoots in 2K resolution. That sounds good, but here's the genius part. It records in a 4:3 format, which means you can crop both 16.9 landscape and 9.16 vertical videos from the same clip. In simple terms, one recording gives you content for YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok all at once. No reshoots, no awkward rotations, just pure efficiency. It's a small detail, but for creators, it's game-changing. The image stabilization is another pleasant surprise. A few users who tested these for several weeks reported that the stabilization handles walking movement beautifully. There's some minor jitter when turning your head too fast, but that's normal even in high-end action cameras. For normal everyday movements, it stays impressively smooth. What makes the experience so fluid is how effortless the recording process feels. Tap once for a photo. Hold for a second to start video. That's it. No reaching for your phone, no missing the moment. It's fast, simple, and practical. Imagine you're driving, cooking, cycling, or doing something where your hands are busy. These glasses basically become your personal camera crew. And that's exactly the kind of real-world usability most smart glasses brands have ignored. Now, to be clear, Xiaomi's glasses are not full AR devices. They don't have a built-in display or floating interface. What they are is a perfect balance between smart functionality and practicality. You can think of them as AI camera glasses rather than AR vision glasses. And for most people, that's actually the smarter choice. Let's talk about the AI side, because this is where Xiaomi made a very bold and very smart decision. Instead of stuffing a mini processor inside the frame and dealing with heat, lag, and poor battery life, Xiaomi made the glasses rely on your phone's processing power. So yes, that means the AI features need your phone connection, but in exchange, you get better performance and far longer battery life. This design choice also makes updates easier, because the phone's software can be updated much more frequently than embedded hardware. The glasses connect seamlessly to Xiaomi's HyperOS AI assistant, but they're also compatible with ChatGPT and other AI platforms through your phone. That means you can talk to AI naturally, hands-free, while you walk, cook, or even work out. The microphone setup deserves credit here. There are 5 microphones spread across the frame, giving them strong directional pickup. The sound system uses dual open-ear drivers, which sit just above your ears. You hear everything clearly, but your ears aren't sealed off from the environment. It's a surprisingly pleasant experience. You can listen to music, take calls, or chat with AI while still being aware of your surroundings. Now, one feature that really caught attention is visual recognition. You can literally look at something and ask, "What is that?" The glasses take a quick photo, send it to the AI, and describe what you're seeing. This could become revolutionary for people with visual impairments or even travelers navigating unfamiliar environments. The translation system is another cool addition. It's not perfect, and there's a bit of lag, but for basic conversational translation, it works. you can hold a conversation with someone in another language and get live translations through the speakers. It's not sci-fi perfect, but it's a strong step in the right direction. Now, comfort. And this is where Xiaomi completely changes the game. At just 40 grams, these are the lightest smart glasses in their class. For comparison, the Ray-Ban Metas weigh around 50 grams or more, depending on the model. And trust me, those extra grams matter when you're wearing something all day. Even if you add prescription lenses, the total weight stays around 54 grams, which still beats most competitors. The nose bridge design is especially thoughtful. There's no pinching, no slipping, and no painful pressure marks even after hours of wear. Xiaomi clearly did extensive ergonomic testing here, and it shows. The style is another win. They went with a classic square frame that suits most face shapes. The semi-transparent version lets you see the inner tech, which gives off a subtle futuristic vibe without looking like you're wearing a gadget. It's stylish, understated, and functional, something even Apple could learn from. Now let's talk about sound. Xiaomi uses an open ear system that's similar to bone conduction, but tuned for better clarity. It's not about booming bass. It's about balance and clarity. You can easily hear podcasts, calls, or AI responses while still hearing the world around you. That's a huge safety advantage when walking on busy streets or riding a bike. One user review mentioned that they actually preferred these over AirPods Pro for casual listening because they don't create that sealed-off feeling. It's more natural, and it makes multitasking easier. You can talk to people, hear traffic, and stay alert without losing your audio. Battery life is another area where Xiaomi shows serious engineering maturity. You get up to 8 hours of mixed use, meaning a full day of normal operation with calls, AI use, and short video clips. For video recording, you get about 45 minutes of continuous capture, which is impressive for a wearable this compact. And Xiaomi came up with a clever charging trick. The charging cable has an angled connector, which means you can actually charge the glasses while wearing them. Plug in a small power bank, tuck it into your pocket, and you can literally go all day. It's a simple, elegant solution that shows how deeply Xiaomi thought about real-world usability. The electrochromic version adds something we've never seen in this price range: adjustable tinting. With a simple swipe, you can change between 4 tint levels, going from clear indoor lenses to dark outdoor sunglasses instantly. That's not just a cool feature. It's practical. You no longer need separate glasses for different lighting conditions. Now let's talk about the not-so-great parts. As much as I like what Xiaomi did, there are a few trade-offs. The AI functions work best in Chinese, and while English support exists, it's inconsistent. That means Western users might not get the full experience yet. Xiaomi is promising firmware updates to fix this, but right now it's a limitation. Also, there's no built-in display, which means you can't see visual overlays like navigation or notifications floating in front of you. For some users, that might be a deal breaker. But on the other hand, it keeps the design simple, light, and affordable. So it really depends on what you want from your glasses. The build quality feels solid, but it's still first-generation hardware. The hinges are firm, the materials feel premium, but like any new tech, there will be early bugs and software refinements needed. The good news is that Xiaomi has a strong record of improving its ecosystem with regular updates, so these glasses should only get better over time. Now let's talk about price, because this is where Xiaomi flips the table completely. The standard version sells for around $280, which is less than half the cost of Meta's smart glasses. And yet you're getting similar or better functionality in the areas that actually matter. The electrochromic version costs a bit more, but it still stays comfortably below premium competitors. At this price, Xiaomi isn't just entering the market, they're redefining it. They're offering a serious alternative for people who want wearable AI and camera features without breaking the bank.